Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of TGCTours PGA 2K21. We're here at the Steamin Willie Charity Classic here at Gator Creek Country Club. We're about to get started, but we are about to take a look at our previous event here. So, looking at that then, let's take a gander over here. Our previous event at the Carlton Banks Dance Studio Bel Air Shootout, we finished top 10. Would you believe? A great finish for us. Finished 3 under, which was admittedly not a great finish considering that at one point I believe we were up by, that was a par, that was 1 over, that was 1 over as well. We were -5 once upon a time, which would have put us joint 7th if we'd have held on to that. But we did slide down a little bit, but it was a tough course last week in CCL. We held on to top 10 and we got a promotion mark. We got a big payout, 23,660. Now, we did also have a promotion event also. I did not do so hot on that. I finished 3 over after a great first round. I just absolutely killed it after that. My round 2 was horrible. Finished 1,013 out of 1,135 participants, but that was good enough for a promotion to... I have that page open twice, do I? No, this is the current event. CCK! We are now in, if you didn't guess that already from the thumbnail. So we got promoted 1 division. And the scoreboard so far is the leader is on 8 under. Let's take a look at kind of where everyone's at, kind of down near the bottom. So an even round will be good for joint 19s so far. Down at the bottom, we've got some double digits down here, and a couple of people down here with demotion marks that look like they're going to be shuffled around a little bit as well. So as long as we can hit kind of respectable scores, I can see us making a cut here. Because there's 59 participants already, top 60% usually goes through from the first 2 rounds to the back 2 rounds. So I feel like we're in with a chance of survival here. Now remember, the goalposts have shifted because we're playing with slightly better competition now, so we do have to be wary about that. We do need to up our game a little bit. Now before I hit record, I just spent a little while calibrating my swing, so hopefully there will be less of the shanked shots and less of things that are going like super fast or super slow. Now the swing plane, that's a completely different story. That is one thing that I have to be accurate with myself. I can't rely on the timing of the game to sort that for me. Now, also since last week, we did finish out our clubhouse pass, so we don't have to level that anymore. We're playing off the black tees today on the first set of pins. R72. Let's take a look. Low wind speed. That's pretty good. Fast green speeds. Also pretty good as well. I've not been on this course. It's Gator Creek Country Club. I've not done like a practice round or anything like that. I've not even looked at the tour guide, at the course guide or anything like that. This looks so dithery today. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the way the shadows were there. But they seem to be back to normal. So we're driving at with 4-mile-an-hour wind. So we should get to the back end of this fairway here. We look around, that's 371 yards total, so it's a par 4. It might even... if we can fast it, we can land into the centre of this fairway. But for now, I'm going to aim just right between these 2 trees and hope for the best here. A little bit fast. It is going to go over that second palm tree. And it's going to go exactly where I said it was going to go. Right into the middle of that fairway. Trending a little bit to the right, 308 yards. A good first drive. Good first drive. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Okay, so we've got a pretty rough looking green here. Got some troughs leading down in here into the center section. I don't want to land on the back end of the green because that's a long slope. I don't want anything to do with that. I'm going to try and loft the ball up a little bit and put some backspin on it. Sure, that means it's going to carry with the wind, but also it'll get less distance and then carry with the wind. That's what I hope anyway. Where's our club no clipping into the ground there? It's a bit slow. Slow works for us because it leads us away from that very bad slope down at the back end there. So while it's further away from the pin, it works for us because at least we don't have to deal with that huge slope section down there. We're 33 feet away. There's a bit of roll here. Doesn't look like it's going super fast. It's for birdie here, 33 feet. Let's do it to it here. I think I underhit that. Just underhit it. That's okay. Only going 1 feet. It's a par for the first hole, which is okay for us. Pars are fine. Pars are good. We can manage with pars. Pars are totally fine. I'm recording this on Monday, by the way, in case you're wondering about how our current streak is going. I think we're going to end up fasting it a little bit. The wind might correct it, but I'm hoping the fast will take us over to the rough and then bounce us from there into the green. Oh god, that was slow. That's painfully slow. Look at the swing plane on that as well. Horrible, horrible shot. We need to be doing much better than that. Splashing out of here with a freaking 9-iron. As long as we don't land on that slope, I think we're good. If we overhit it, that's fine. But if we underhit it, then we're going to run into problems. That is a big overhit. And a long, long run off as well. It's going to stay on the green for this putt here. So we're coming off a little bit of a downhill lip here. Putting 22 feet for par. I think he's missed that. I have missed it. Please don't go down the hill. It's okay. 7 feet the other direction for bogey. Thought I missed that one as well. I really didn't think that one was going to lip in. Anyway, not the greatest of starts, but the good thing is that that was still only the second hole, so we've plenty of time, plenty of opportunity to come back from this. 367 yards here. It's a slight fast. We aimed a little bit right of the fairway. We are going to end up left, which is a good thing because it leads us slightly closer to the hole here. It's a good drive, 310 yards, 74 yards of a pitch up. I would like to clear that little bit of a lip here, or that bit of a decline there. That would be very nice. It's a little bit fast. It's going to get us close to the pin though. That's beautiful. Stop, please. There we go. 12 feet and zero lie. I mean, it was going slightly uphill a little bit here, but other than that, it should be dead straight. And it's not dead straight. Holy smokes. That was just so unfortunate. Again, the swing plane. So important. But look, a par is a par. We're not going to say no to it. And as long as we don't play egregiously badly, then we're always going to be in with a shout here. Oh, that's a perfect. And you can definitely tell I recalibrated my swing with a shot like that. We haven't been able to hit consistent perfects in a while, but let's see how that one goes. 311 yards, a good first drive. We could 3-wood and try and skim it onto the green here. It does look like we're going a bit uphill from here to the green though. Or we could drive her off the deck and hope for the best here. It's the first round, so I think like we should be in line to kind of challenge properly. I think driver off the deck might be the solution here. I don't think we're going to, because of the lie penalty here from driving off a fairway, we're not going to run into the risk of like hitting the water hazard. But I think that should be a solid hit. Okay, we're in the rough, but we're close. Flop up with the gap wedge perhaps and get close enough to tap for birdie, maybe? Not with a swing plane like that. Or maybe. No, that's still very far away. Oh, it's like the whole radius of the green away. It's going to stop in the fringe though, which means we can chip back the other direction, which is good for us. It does mean, unfortunately, we're looking at only scoring a par on a par 5, which is, you know, something I constantly address, and I'm just like, okay, well, I need to constantly work on this, and then I proceed to just not play any practice runs midweek at all to kind of keep myself in balance. I basically only play golf on Sundays or Mondays now. Respawn TV up there, tied 3rd. You love to see it. Love his channel. Right, 422 yards for par 4. Oh boy, that's very fast. That actually might work out in our favour though. He's going to skip onto the centre of the fairway. Okay, so we didn't quite, we're just inches away from breaking the 300 there, but I think we're doing alright. Now this lie here, oh mama, this is a dangerous one. There's a lot of runoff in like all sorts of different directions here. This one scares me, and I hit it slow as well, so it's going to just go over onto a. We've got a big uphill putt now coming up. Didn't want that to happen. Really did not want that to happen. Look at the lie here that we have to deal with for birdie. 24 feet to the hole. Oops. That's the view there that I wanted. So it's a pretty fast roll off there. That's not going to come in close. Way grossly overestimated the amount of roll there, but does leave us close enough for a par knock-in though. That's okay. We're still getting a feel for the course. We're still doing all right. We're still only +1. Which means we're not in danger of losing a cut, but we're still far off the top. Oh god, we're far off the fairway here too. That's a bad slow to take there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still delighted that I walloped at 300+ yards, but That lie though, oof. Cheekers. 75 to 80. I think the clubbing up to the 9. I don't think I should club up twice for this because I don't want to run the risk of. There's a little bit of a downhill roll there. So I feel like even if we land short, it'll roll down towards the hole, but I don't want to I don't want to club up a second time and then risk it going into the water hazard. Is my primary concern. Okay, well we just went rough to rough. It's good enough because we didn't land in the water, so that's I'm taking that win. I'm taking that as a win. Chip out. Going close. Not quite close enough. You know, that's okay for a power scramble though. That is alright for a power scramble. We're lucky to get out of that one. That was a horrible drive. The first recovery shot was good. Don't get me wrong. The first recovery shot was really, really good. We're gonna aim for the center of the fairway here. Maybe just fractionally right. A little bit fast. Should still keep us on here. Or lean slightly towards the light rough. Three hybrid will get us on the green, surprisingly. Or will it? It won't. Should have perhaps clubbed up there to the 3 wood. That's okay. We're close. We are close. It's a big splash out there with a 9 iron. Oh, we're way overhit it. I shouldn't have clubbed up. I thought with the way that we were, I thought clubbing up would be the better solution, but it's not. And again, that's another par 5 that we're not going to get any points from. 34 feet. All we can do is hope that we land close. That's actually looking very... No. I thought that was going to look pretty good, but... You know what? Close enough for the tap-in. That's okay. We're still only 1 over. But we need to be starting to convert some of these pars into birdies very soon. Otherwise, we will find ourselves in trouble if this keeps up for a second. For our second round. I feel like clubbing down to the 7 iron actually might be the answer here. Oh, that's a perfect shot. That is going to leave us above the pin though. I am worried about that. I don't like putting downhill. Putting downhill is just a nightmare for me, especially with breaks like this. Oh boy, I don't even know what to do here. Look at that break! Look at the break! That went close. That went close. But yeah, I hate putting. I hate putting downhill with a passion because you don't have any sort of... When you're putting uphill, you can at least control your power because you can fight against the hill, you can fight against the break a little bit. When you're putting downhill, you're just at the mercy of the slope. That's going to drop just about. There's a good green in regulation to get, because we usually don't get those on par 3s. But again, a missed scoring opportunity. We'd love to be able to get something out of this and finish the front 9 here on even. But with an opening drive like that, I'm not hopeful. Stay in a light rough, please. Good. It did stay in a light rough. Again, we're looking at an uphill putt here. Or we're looking at just completely overshooting the green complete. A tad slow. That looks like a pretty good second shot. You're going a little bit uphill and it is breaking a little bit at the pin. 21 feet. Let's do this. Break, please. No break. Funny, the grid said it was going to break a little bit. And then it didn't. Broke that time. So I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, +1 through our opening 9 here. So, you know, not a great place to be. However, not exactly the worst place to be either. 10th hole is a par 4, 370 yards. Let's see what we can do. Oh. Oh, that could be bad. Oh, that's right into the sand. That's right into the sand. Gap waves might be a little bit too much coming out of here. Sand waves is not enough. Ground it back onto the fairway. Shouldn't have clubbed the whole way up to the 9 iron for that chip. That was a bad business decision, that's for sure. A lot of bad shot selections by me here today. I'm not exactly proud of them. And now we're on +2. No, that one was just a case of I'm worried that my chip... I didn't want to splash it because my partial shots with the splasher just have been stinkers. I didn't want to give it the full send and leave myself too far out. But at the same time, I wanted to club up to chip because I was worried that I wouldn't get up the hill. That's my rationale on that one, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, look, we still have time to, you know, recover and get something from this. Oh no. Oh no, bounce please. Okay, that was a bad shot. We need to just put that one behind us. Flop up with the sand wedge. That's one of the first times ever I've hit a perfect on a flop shot. To save par from this water hazard here, 14 feet. Can he do it? Don't be silly, of course he can't. Just like that, we're down to +3, and this run's starting to get away from us. It really, really stinks taking a water hazard penalty on a par 5. Trust me. You're going from... Oh my word, that's another horrible, horrible drive. The thing is there, I don't think that was necessarily a bad shot selection. If it was accurate, I think that would have been the good shot to take there. Was the driver off the deck. The only issue is that I was just I was too fast with it, and that's what dragged it over into the water hazard. It was just my bad swing. A lot of roll there. It was right in the shade. Oh my word, look at the lie on this. 61 feet! This is a hit and hoper. You know what, for a hit and hope shot, I got very, very close. It was very close for a hit and hope shot. Managed to scramble back for par. But yeah, like I was saying before I distracted myself, which, you know, if you've been watching the channel, you know me long enough, you know that I do that very, very often. But, as I was saying, it really, really stinks when, you know, you have a very good goal, I almost said goal scoring opportunity. At stroke scoring opportunity from a par 5, and all of a sudden you hit a water hazard, and then it goes from, hey, I could score something from this, to, oh no, I'm actually conceding points here. That's just a horrible, horrible feeling. Perfect even with the splash shot. I'm telling you, this swing calibration actually might have done me the world of good here. We're 9 feet with a bit of lie here for par. Break back, please. Ah, it lipped. Yeah, I think this might be the first round since I got my tour card that I may not make the cut here. It's not looking good at all. I'm going to try and risk it and go for this little narrow slice of fairway over here. That's running very fast. It looks like we could hit water hazard number 2 here. Come on, stay on the rough, please. Why? 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 A little bit quick off the draw there. Way overshot the pin. No, this one's getting away from us. The thing is now, though, is that even if I'm in a bad position, one, I still have another round to recover as well as the remainder of this round. But second of all is I want to make sure that, you know, I finish out the round, because I don't want to get demotion marks and be sent back down to CCL. And like, if I can at least, you know, stay competitive. This thing, oh, it's just rolled all the whole way off the green. I'm like, what's my camera doing here? Like, oh, that's what my camera's doing here. Chipping up for bogey. And we're not going to get anywhere near. Yeah, I like to kiss this round goodbye. Horrible, horrible round. +6. +6 is just nothing short of woeful. With no wind, we're not going to make that. Zero wind. We're never going to make that drive. Could have maybe clubbed up to the hybrid there, but I wanted the 3 irons just because I wanted the safety. A little bit into the wind. 4 iron's going to overshoot. Another one of those instances where I would have loved a 5 iron. That's going to go fast and overshoot. We're into the sand here. I thought we were going to stay in the heavy rough there, but just kind of bobbled out. Club up to sand wedge here for the splash. A little bit slow, but it's down where I want it to. And we get a par back. No birdies at all in this round today. That's a stinker. That is an absolute stinker. So I guess I should maybe address what's going to happen with the videos for the rest of the week if I don't make the cut here. So if I don't make the cut, there will be no videos on Thursday and Friday. Simple as that. Oh, I guess now I know why they call it Gator Creek, huh? Check out that big guy over there. Trying to just vacuum my ball off the green here. Oh, this is horrible, but like this is bad, but the good news is that it's 79 feet away. Which means we are firmly in the splash zone. Slowed and shanked. Not a great combination. For par for 13 feet here. Looks like we're going dead center. Alright. But yeah, no golf videos Thursday and Friday if we don't make the cut. That's how it is. Oh, that's fast. Clear the water, please. I cleared the water, thank God. Not going to clear 300 yards, but at least we clear the water. Give me another driver off the deck shot, please. Okay. It's going to land us in the heavy rough. Not ideal. Not ideal. But we can work with it. A little bit, hopefully. We still got a green in regulation. This might be our first birdie of the round if we play this right. We are going downhill though. Missed. Yeah. The no birdie round is still on. We're still +6 and we're definitely not looking good for the qualify here. Ooh, that's fast. That's going swimming, friends. No. We survived the water hazard, but we're in heavy rough again. Nine iron out of here. A little fast. That actually lands pretty close here. It's gonna just about stay on the green. I honestly, at this point, I'd rather it rolled off and then just take the chip shot. Our putting just has been atrocious today. That looks good. Let's go. The no birdie round is off. We finished +5. That is just nothing short of a horrible round. That back nine was just absolutely brutal. That was a horrible, horrible back nine. Look, we're gonna get better, I promise. I really promise we're gonna get better. Some of these days it's gonna happen. Something's gonna click and things are just, I'm just gonna have like the absolute round of my life. Today just may not be that day. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got some sort of entertainment out of it at least for you. Join me again tomorrow where we hope to do much better than this. We hope to kind of get back on the right path, and more importantly, we hope to qualify for rounds 3 and 4 here at the Steamin Willie Charity Classic. Join me then. Take care.